Woo! Okay. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. We're all
Hello,
fine.
everybody. Tried to take a template picture for this, and it did not work out well.
She hit the button. I wasn't ready. So if you see that template, it's quite impressive.
Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Oh my goodness.
Hope you're having a lovely Monday.
Mondays are fun.
Yeah, always. Hey, Green Dream. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Veronica. We've had a good Monday so far. It's just kind of blah.
Busy with actual work and rain.
I mean, we have all kinds of things to do, but we can't do it because of the weather.
Right.
Hello, Tammy. Hey, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. How are you? Hey, Allison. Hey, The Garden on Gemstone. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Keep It Simple, Susan. Good evening. Hello, Mel Chris. Say a prayer for us in WNC. It's flooding again here. We sure will.
Is that
we know
Western
it's
North Carolina.
I think so. We know it's flooding in a lot of places. It's terrible. The rain is just relentless, it feels like. Hey, Jenny.
We got a lot of flooding going
Lou.
on here in Kentucky, too.
Hey,
especially
Kara and Karen.
Really eastern and western Kentucky. Mainly eastern, though, right now.
Yep. Hey, Nadina. Hello, Lynn. Hey, Two Family. Hey, Paula. Hey, Waltermans.
Tammy is visiting her parents in Florida. Of course we can say hi. Hi, Pam,
hello.
Jim, and Beth.
Oh, hey, guys.
Welcome. I'm glad y'all are here.
How's the Florida weather? Hopefully nice.
We're jealous.
Hey, Mimsy's Garden. She said storming here, so saying hi and bye real quick. Y'all stay safe.
Stay safe.
Hey, Runaway Homestead. How are you guys? Hey, Carol. Hey, Alicia from Central Texas. Hey, Naturally NC. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Even the Sparrow Homestead. Hey, Scott. Hey, Copper Kettle Farms. Hey, Jeannie or Jenny.
Rose.
Hey, Sheila. Hey, Sherry. Okay. Hey, Back to Basics.
Nadina, how is Jack? Jack's good.
Marla, hello.
Jack is
good. He's
getting close to Jackie.
Yeah. I think he's back to his normal self though. It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. I'm sure it's terrible for him, obviously. But after you pass that 2-hour mark, really he doesn't know anything and he's back to normal.
It's cut off all circulation. Yeah. He has no more feeling there. So now it's just the waiting process for it to fall off. Shrivel up and fall.
Hey, Will's Petting Zoo and Garden. But I can tell you that everybody out there is much happier now that he is leaving them alone because he was going crazy. He was bugging everyone and getting a little, not aggressive, just, how they get. And everybody was quite annoyed with him. Yeah. And he's not fighting size. So, I was afraid really for his safety because I was afraid he was going to make them so angry that they were going to start hurting him. So, but all is good now. They're all good out there and everybody's their normal selves.
Yep.
Hey, The House on Avery Road. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Conservative Mother. Hey, Amber. Hey, Northern Bell Farms. How are you? Hey, Jessica from Florida. Hey, Grace Homestead Farm.
I saw a hello from Rainy Frankfort. I was like, oh, who's that?
It's Aunt Patty.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Aunt Patty.
Hey, Pat Ty.
Hey, Prairie Girl and Cowboy. Two Family. We're not flooded up here. We're just a mushy mess.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
We're pretty high up the hill.
Yeah.
So us personally will never actually get flooded. Like we never have that fear. But our yard just
Homestead
ponds.
Dreaming. We do worry about the people down the hill and across the street though, because that creek and it floods and their houses flood probably 6 times a year. It's terrible. I hate it every time it happens to them. I just feel so bad for them.
Man, y'all are rolling in here.
Hey, Kilted Gardener.
This is impressive. What's up, group? Look at y'all.
Hey, Stringfield. Hey, Stacy. Yep, Grace Homestead. We are swimming in mud too.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's actually, you're not going to see as active of animals in the background because they went outside and they are from head to toe in mud.
They cannot come back in until we can hose them down and keep them in for the rest of the night.
Right.
Luckily, it's really warm. It's like 50 degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't have fire going again this week.
Yeah.
But it's so weird, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are going through it too, but this week we're going to be like high 50s. We're not going to drop below freezing. Then Thursday, boom, 10-degree lows. Yeah. Just out of nowhere. But still having a 55-degree day.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
I really think, I feel like that'll be it, though. I feel like once that cold front hits, that winter will be done.
No.
Spring's supposed to come.
No, it's not. We all know. In March, we're going to get a snowfall.
Phil said it, okay?
Phil, no, y'all. Did y'all watch Groundhog Day?
That was something.
That was something. I don't know why I even watched it. I got up early. It popped up on my phone that they were live, and I watched it. That dude just pushed the spring scroll to him.
Hey,
didn't even worry about the shadow thing and said, "Oh, the one closest to you."
Yeah,
great.
That's it.
And they read the scroll.
It was snowing. I guess that was, I guess they couldn't really test it because it was snowing, but that was a show. Yeah. He told me, and I was like, well, now I have to see this. I pulled up and watched it, and I was like, well, that was a wasted 5 minutes of my life.
Besides the fact that you had to listen to every single one of those guys talk.
I skipped that part.
There were so many of them.
It has snowed at the Derby before. It's crazy.
Kelly, yes, I am still doing my podcast. I just didn't do last week. I needed to kind of refresh myself, but I actually have one. I already know the title, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it. It's going to be a good one.
I am excited about it. We'll wait a little bit longer because I know a lot of people ask. So give us a little bit of time into the live, and I'll tell you all a little bit more about tomorrow's episode.
Hey, Grandma, so happy. Hey, Love Grows Care Homestead. How are you guys? Hopefully well. Hey, Dutch Off Grid Homesteading. Hey, Annalise. Hey, Ashley. I know your grandpa, he was telling me about you guys, and I said I watch them all the time. Small world. You must be talking about Jesse. That's cool.
Hang on, wait, what?
She said she knows your grandpa.
What was the name?
Ashley Tillett.
Ashley Tillett. Ashley, that sounds extremely familiar.
It does.
And I know you.
I think we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry that it's not immediately connected. That's so funny.
Little Feet, thank you so much. We appreciate that so much.
Yes, that's oh my goodness, the super chat, and we love the pair.
And you were amazing too. Welcome, Shushin.
Oh, awesome. New member.
Best truck driver ever. Yeah, that's Jesse.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. I think he still misses it.
Lola Granola, hello.
But it is such a small world, y'all. So remember we told you all that we found a new church, and we've been going and enjoyed it. Well, we was talking to the pastor this past week, and his wife watched the channel. So if you're on,
he said, I have to tell you this.
Yes.
I said, stop it.
Stop it.
I can't.
But it was just, it's awesome. It's so much fun. We love this community, and we love everyone.
Yeah.
But it's been fun to meet a few more local people here.
It is. It's really weird. The local part is weird.
Yeah.
Having friends like you all over the country is super cool. But like going to Walmart and stuff, or one time I was downtown with my cousins, and I was just taking them out to show because they live in Texas, and this lady, she knew who I was, and I was like, oh man, this is really cool, but also strange.
And they may be watching. So if you are, we love that. Don't ever, if you ever see us, never feel like you cannot come up to us and say hi.
It's just, it's weird. Like, not weird. It's just different than it's on a local level.
Right. Weird's not the right word for it. It's unexpected.
Hey,
because we don't feel like people know us.
No. Hey, Grace. Hey, Kay. Hi, Satin and Lace.
The baby bunnies we will also get to here in momentarily.
Yes.
Wait until everyone gets on. Some things, because a lot of people, we know it's what people are very interested in, and it gets asked a lot. So we wanted to make sure that hopefully everybody gets on so we can talk about it.
Hey, Sabrina, you can probably hear the chicks in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting big, and they're starting to switch their crates.
Yes.
So it's time to get a top on it.
Mine. Hers are crazy.
Mine are crazy.
The Prairie Bluebell.
They're very active.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like y'all are crazy, but it's a good thing to see.
Yeah.
Because that means they're stronger. I mean, as a chick being that well, just right out the gate, it's good.
Yeah.
Mine, we lost a few at the very beginning, but now they're doing great, and they are beautiful.
Yeah. His are just more calm.
Yeah.
They just kind of lay and hang out, and mine are just like doing sprints back and forth.
Don't they always say that your animals and you act alike and turn at each other? I think
so.
Yeah, you're wild and crazy and calm and chill.
Oh gosh.
What are mine called again?
Spitzhobbins.
Spitzhobbins.
Yes, and mine are Prairie Bluebell Eggers.
One day. And speaking of chicks, should we jump right into that and talk about what's right down the road?
Yep.
So y'all have heard us talk about Hoover's Hatchery a lot. That's where we get all of our chickens.
Always have for 7 years now.
Right. Even if you get them from Real King, Hoover's Hatchery is their vendor. So
out of Iowa.
Yeah, out of Iowa. And so we have officially partnered up with them. It's pretty awesome and sweet, and we're very excited. Yeah. So they are going to be sending us some more chicks. We're not exactly tied down on exactly the amount, but we do have a general idea of breeds. So we are going to be getting some more meat chickens, which all this we were going to do anyways.
Which we're going to compare the two different breeds, the Cornish Cross and the Red Rangers.
Yep.
A lot of you all wanted that, so we're going to do it, and we're going to see. I have a feeling we'll like the Red Rangers better.
But they take it, what is it, 12 to 14 weeks?
It's a more natural growth. They don't have the monster legs, and there's a lot of sometimes negative things about Cornish Cross broilers. Overall, we did enjoy them, but it is a weird thing to watch because they do grow so quickly in such a short amount of time. What?
Are we okay? Okay, we locked up. Maybe that was just on our side. But yeah, so it, and it's funny that we say that because I was these things are weird at the beginning, but I did like them.
Right.
Like I did enjoy them. By the time we harvested them, I was like, I could do this again. Like I like the Cornish Crosses. They were fine. But I'm excited to actually cross compare at the same time. Right. Same element, same experience, but having them both. So that's pretty exciting.
And we're gonna get 2 or 3 different layers.
3
different layers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just stand by for that because we're confirming the rare breeds
that we have never had. Yeah. Which we've never had the Bluebells or the Spitzhaubens.
Yeah, they're supposed to be rare breeds as well.
We usually just stick to like the Golden Comet, Isa Browns, Rhode Island Reds, Americanas, the ones that we know we really, really like. So we're branching out.
Right. We're trying to get a little fancier.
Hey, Kentucky Faith Haven Farm. So yeah, very excited about that. I think we've got about 2 weeks and we'll have those. So we're going to have to extend the tables.
Just throwing y'all out there with the meat chickens included. There may be 100 chickens in this house at one time.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we got to do some expansion out there where the chickens are. New chicken coop coming.
Yeah.
We're like an official. Like I am going to make an official chicken coop and quit making small little things and piecing them together.
I want a pretty chicken coop.
Well, I also need a bigger garden.
We're working on that too. But yeah, we'll keep the breeds separate like we always do. We just like to keep them all separate. Just like, because, if mine would have been in with his, they would have killed him.
They would have killed him.
They would have ran over him.
Love Grows Here Homestead. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, and we've got some more fence coming so we can extend the areas and give them some new little coops and stuff. I'm excited. I've never had like a pretty chicken coop, so I'm excited about that. What? It's always been functional.
Pretty it is. Someone said that's how chicken math works. 10 becomes 200. I thought it was so funny. I forget what Samson Farms, our buddy Nathan, was commenting on. But he said, and I don't remember the exact number, so don't quote me to this, but he was like, basically, I don't need 10, but if God wants me to have 20, then 30 it is.
Yep.
I love that. I thought it was so funny.
There you go. Hey, Venus. Hey, Rustic Traditions Homestead. The chickens with the speckles. Yeah. Yes, we will be at HOA
Kelty
again
Gardner,
this year for sure.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see you again. It was great meeting you last year. So yeah, we are.
Hey, North Star.
I think we've pretty much got our events for the most. Like we narrowed down. Like we know we're not going to be able to make as many as we did last year. Our homestead has grown.
Margie.
Hey, Margie. Met her at HOA as well. We know that our homestead has grown. It's going to take a lot more with farmsteaders, and it's just a lot more responsibility here. So I think we've narrowed down. We know. Well, we'll talk about the fourth in a minute. We know 3 for sure that we're going to, and then maybe like we always do, we're kind of.
Oh yeah, we're pretty last minute. We can't really do that this year though because we have to
plan pretty set
good and have a farm sitter.
Yeah, so we're 100% going to be at the shindig. So the shindig is April 4th and 5th or 3rd. It's Friday.
First weekend in April.
First weekend in April. I'm pretty sure it's 4th and 5th. We're coming down Thursday.
Which I think Grammy Karen is going to post the shindig video.
Yes.
And she's going to put that out there. So if anyone doesn't know the details of that, VW did and Roots and Refuge did an awesome video, and you can get everything you need to know.
Yeah, it's all the details are going to be there. So we're going to
be. Star got it too. Awesome.
Yes, thank you. So we're going to be vendors at the shindig, and we're also going to be speakers at the shindig, which will be exciting. So we're going to be on some Q&A panels, both of us, a few of them. I think there's a dad one, a sassy mama one, and then like one with us together. But yeah, so we're going to be speakers at that, vendors at that. We'll be there the whole weekend. It's going to be super exciting. And that actually leads us in. What did we just get?
We got a package shipment.
It's always fun, y'all. We just got an email as a FedEx delivery manager. I don't even know what's coming.
I don't
either. But that leads us into one of our top questions that we wanted to ask in this live. So we know a lot of you, we know not everyone, but we know a lot of you all are going to the shindig this year. So we will be selling starts along with all of her other stuff that she makes. Cat trying to get up here. She is in a mood. Everybody's in a mood on Monday nights. If you could pick 2 pepper plants and 2 tomato plants that you would like to purchase, what would they be? Yeah. Because we are obviously going to have some of ours that we tested and true that we know that we love. But we also wanted to kind of see what the community would want. Yeah. So we can take them and sell them and have that good stuff.
Yeah. So we actually got our Baker Creek seeds today, which is so exciting. It's like the best package you could ever get, right? Yeah. When it comes in the mail.
Pink ox heart and white cherries.
Excited.
Classics.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to write some down.
Yeah, she need to write that down for sure. Ghost peppers, Jimmy Nardellos, and crazy cherries.
Okay.
Oh, they're rolling them in here now.
No.
Hey, Just Me. Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, cool. Ran across browsing on YouTube.
Jetstar.
Awesome. Hey, Medlin Family Farm.
Mama Z said, what can I carry on a plane? Anything.
Oh, man. Okay, let me write that down. Pink ox heart.
White cherries. Brad's Atomic Grape.
Okay.
I know I look really weird staring at this right now.
Okay.
I'm losing
Shishito peppers.
Yeah, I'm losing it.
Okay. We'll probably have to go back through and read the comments.
Chocolate peppers and those not.
Abe Lincoln and Body's Best.
Nice.
Yes.
We have both of those. Yep. Chocolate peppers and the habanadas. Someone said the not hot habaneros. Okay. Habanadas.
Habanada.
Abe Lincoln, Bonnie's Best. I need to go back down. Mortgage Lifter and Pink Ox Heart. Nice. Okay, awesome. We got those.
Sugar Rush peach peppers.
Not a pinos. Not a pinos.
Not a pinos.
Not a pinot. Nice, cool. Okay.
Civil Guard started your onions. Awesome. We are actually going to start onions, peppers, tomato. Well, not tomatoes, but peppers, and a few. The rest of
the few code starts that we need to start, and then peppers.
Yeah.
We're gonna get those bad boys on for show.
Yeah. Habanada. Awesome.
Legacy Home for peppers. The ones that are not too hot. You're speaking our language.
Good deal.
We did not get one. We didn't get anything hotter than jalapeno.
All right.
Oh, House on Air Rope said chocolate mint, so maybe some herbs. Okay.
Actually, I have some mountain mint.
Well,
I have chocolate mint too, but I'm gonna try mountain mint this year. I've never had it. You might like that.
Comfrey. So those we would have to do cuttings and figure it out because we don't have them by seed, but we have them as cutbacks.
Apocalypse scorpion pepper. Woo!
that sounds terrible. You keep that pepper.
Yeah. So we got our seeds today from Baker Creek, and they are actually official sponsors of us now, so that is super awesome.
All kinds of this stuff happening. It's awesome. It's been amazing.
Yeah, love Baker Creek. We love our contact Jessica. She's quickly become one of our best friends, and we got to meet her last year, and we've gotten really, really close. And we picked out some of our favorites that we thought we would show you.
So
tomatoes and peppers.
We ended up getting, what did I say? It's
93
different seed packs, and we only got like one seed pack of each one. So it's like 93 different varieties.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So we will be doing a video showing everything that we got. But we thought on this live, since the ones that join the live are awesome and are always on these kind of things, you all deserve to see a little bit of a sneak peek on what we are, some of our favorites that we're excited about. So we just chose tomatoes and peppers for this. So you want to go first?
Yeah. So I picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our favorite peppers. Total, we probably got about 10 to 15.
I would say probably
different peppers.
Tomatoes and peppers were our most. Yeah. Tomatoes, peppers, flowers, and herbs.
Some were old favorites from last year, so we're not going to show you those, obviously, because it's the same thing. But a lot of them are the new favorites that we saw in the catalog and we wanted to get. So we're going to do the yellow monster pepper.
Which someone asked about this one in the last live. This is probably our... Excuse me? Yes, she did. So yeah, that's the one that we heard about last week that everybody was talking about. This is our most excited pepper. Let me go see what in the world this one's about.
Now the dog's trying to break in. So we're really excited about this one. It's a behemoth yellow bell peppers, can grow 8 inches long by 4 inches wide. Impressive sunshine yellow fruits. So those look really cool. Very, very excited about those. A lot of times we have a hard time getting peppers to change to their full color here because they don't, well, this year we're going to plant them earlier, but sometimes we don't have enough time and they don't get the full look. But I'm thinking with these that they will. Because, it's not like a red or like a purple or a brown.
Right.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, and either way, it's a larger green bell pepper, worst case scenario, right? So
we got jigsaw peppers.
I'm excited about these two.
Very excited. So they're multicolored in tie-dye patterns of lavender, cream, violet, seafoam, and forest green, making it one of the most beautiful peppers. Short, stocky plants produce small, plum-colored fruit about as spicy as a jalapeno. And it says they're great for containers.
Nice. So it looks like an ornamental pepper. Y'all have seen those, right? Like non-edible, but it's pretty. And that's what it looks like, but they're edible.
Yeah, they do kind of look similar to Anaheim. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dogs. Oh my goodness.
Monday.
And we've got the Sugar Rush Peach, which I saw, I think it was Homestead Dreaming, was saying she wanted to buy some of these. So we've got some. Nice. We may be able to sell some starts. But yeah, those look awesome. I can't wait to try those. They're going to be good. And some poblanos, of course. Poblanos are really, really popular with everyone else. But to be honest with you, we have never grown a poblano pepper.
Yeah, but we've ate them, and we love them when we eat them. So I don't know why we've never grown them. Yeah, we're going to burn them up.
Yep. And some lemon drop peppers. How cute are those?
Excited about those too.
Very, very excited. So that was a few of our favorite peppers. We'll be doing a whole lot more than that.
Just me, one of the new folks that are in here, asked where we are located. They just came across our YouTube channel. We are in Central Kentucky. Yep. So if you're in
6B.
If you're close to St. Louis, Missouri, you're not too far away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we go to events, we actually pass through you or close to you.
Yeah.
All right, tomatoes. Now remember, these are just new ones.
No, Janet. There will not be as many cucumbers as last year. We're scaling down on the cucumbers.
Are we though? Are we really? Yes. So now it's tomato time. And these are not all the tomato varieties that we are going to be growing. This is a fraction, not even a fraction, a very small amount of the tomatoes that we're going to be growing. But these are some of the ones that we just got in today that we are excited about growing. So we're trying to tone down our cherry addiction a little.
Yeah.
And we only got a couple cherries that we're going to grow. And one of them is going to be the blue cream berry. So we got the blue creams. One thing about Jen and I is we love the red slicer tomatoes for canning. We love them for canning when it comes to slicers that we want to just eat on sandwiches. Yeah. We like oranges, whites, and yellows the most over the red. Lower less acid. Right, less acid. It's just our style. So that's what you're going to see a lot of in here. So I'm excited about the Dad's Sunset. That's a nice, pretty orange one.
I'm so excited about that one. It's going to be good.
And so I thought I put these in order. I guess I didn't. We got a lot of oranges. I'm also really excited about this, especially since we're from Kentucky, the Kentucky beef steak.
Yes.
I don't know why we haven't grown this one before, but there we are. One of the new ones that they had out this year was the Orange Jazz.
Yeah.
So it's a little striped orange tomato. Pretty excited about that one. What else I got here? White. I love white tomatoes.
Yeah.
I think they are officially my favorite tomato is white. So we've got a few. We got one called a Snowball, but one I'm the most excited about is the Great White Tomato.
It's going to be good.
It is going to be good. I'm so excited to eat that one. And then this one is huge. It's a very big fruit. And so we're excited about it for canning.
Yes.
Abe Lincoln.
Yay.
So we love our Bonnie's Best tomatoes for canning, but I think this one might be right up there.
I think they'll probably rival each other.
I agree. The beefsteak, the Bonnie's Best, and the Abe Lincoln will probably be our top three that you see in her pantry.
But if you don't know, the Bonnie's Best are our favorite canning tomatoes.
Yes, and they're great slicers too. If you're not interested in that, it's a perfect round tomato. And this one we only got because of one of our moderators. Absolutely. The only reason we got this tomato was because of one of you all. And so it's family. Her name's Grammy, and her last name's Cantrell. We had to get a Granny Cantrell tomato.
Granny Cantrell.
So this is dedicated strictly to Grammy Cantrell.
Very excited about that one. We had to get it when we saw it. There was no way around that.
Absolutely no doubt. So that is some of our favorite tomatoes that we have found that we're excited about getting and growing.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's just a few, y'all. There's going to be close to 200 different varieties hitting our garden this year.
I can tell you one thing: we're not doing any brandy wines.
No, I am brandy wine hater.
Yeah, they just did not. I mean, they did fine, but we are all about production, and we're all about putting up and canning. And if we find a variety that does not produce as much as something else that we love, then unfortunately, it kind of has to go. Right.
I mean, that's it. We love pretty, but pretty is an add-on.
Yeah.
That is not why things are growing here.
Yeah.
For sure. So the brandy wines, first off, they were the most susceptible to any kind of leaf curl, disease, anything, all in the same conditions as all of our other tomatoes. I didn't like that. Took them slower to go.
Yeah.
The fruit was small, medium to small,
and
every single thing.
If it got in any decent size, it would crack.
Yes, it would crack so quick. For some reason, the caterpillars love it.
Stringfield, we actually have mortgage lifter seeds. Yes. They're in our pack, so we're going to do those this year too.
Yeah, we're excited about those. I just tried to grab a few. We didn't want to drag the live on too long showing all of them. Yeah. We're excited about all the tomatoes.
Oh, goodness. We're going to make a new tomato bed, and it's going to be a whole lot bigger, and we can hopefully contain all the tomatoes to there.
Angel said, wait, how many kinds did you say you were going to be in the garden? So probably over 200 different varieties of stuff, not just tomatoes and peppers. We're talking everything that we're growing. And so it's going to be different varieties of certain things. So like we have different pole beans and bush beans and stuff that we're growing. Well, not cucumbers. We only grow one cucumber, be it alpha, and that's the only thing that hits our garden.
Yeah.
And just different stuff like that. We'll explain it all out in our video on some of the stuff we have. But yeah, we're going big time this year, bigger than last year.
Big.
Big. All
right, so while we're talking about seed starting, because it's about that time, we should have started our peppers earlier, but we haven't yet. But we're going to do it. I think we'll have enough time for the shindig. We should. And then tomatoes, we're probably going to start next week, maybe the week after.
Right. We actually take this from our friend Jess and Maya.
Yeah.
Jess, because
Valentine's weekend.
Their 6-week mark in Arkansas is right around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And so since we're going to be selling at Shindig in Arkansas, we're trying to match their free frost date.
Yeah.
So that's why we're going to do it in that 6-week time frame from there. So next weekend, tomato start.
Yay. So a lot of y'all have been asking in the Stiv Tribe and in comments and stuff, what kind of seed starting mix do we use? Do we make our own? Do we buy, the Burpee or the, what's the other brand? Jiffy.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We have never made our own. We just really haven't found it to be cost effective, to be honest.
Right.
We use a lot. And to be able to get the amount that we need would just be insane. And we don't really have anywhere to store it. So
where we do store is for hay.
Yeah. Yes, for hay right now. So we've told a few of you and we've posted pictures and stuff, but we use the Hoss Tools Pro Mix, and it is our absolute favorite. We love Hoss Tools. We love the Pro Mix. It's perfect. It's loose. It's just great. So we just wanted to throw that out there for all the people that have asked.
And they've got so many things. Their seed varieties and seed packs are more the mindset that Jen and I have. And I know we just showed you a lot of Baker's Creek seeds, but that's because we got those in today. We've got our Hoss Tools one in, about a month and a half back or so.
And we're getting our potatoes from Hoss Tools, which we're really excited about.
Right. They've got some cool and pretty things, but they got the production packers.
Yeah.
So the ones that are going to be foolproof production, hardy, different stuff like that. But
and our
tools are
trays
amazing.
We use from Hoss Tools, our seed starting trays. It's 162 cell, I think.
We say a different number every time.
I know we do. They're hardy and they're good, which we're going to show you this week in a video, which we've done before, but we're going to show some other things. And just let you all see all that. But yeah, absolutely love Hostels.
Right. And, we say these things and we do this stuff not because we're sponsors or anything. Like, we would say that no matter what. We truly enjoy them. It's all made in America kind of thing.
That's right up our alley.
Right. It's up our alley.
It's up a lot of y'all's alleys too.
And, it's funny. These people that we say are sponsors, honestly, they're friends. Like Travis and I, we text a lot. Who's our contact. Her and Jess text a lot at Baker's Creek. We're friends. And we truly enjoy them, their companies, and their products. So we got dings going on everywhere. So that's what we want to do. We wouldn't push anything that we didn't truly believe in. So we know the stuff's a little bit more expensive than what you might normally see on, say, Amazon and stuff. But once you get one product, you'll understand why.
It doesn't last you 1 or 2 years. They last you years and years and years. And you don't have to go buy those little cups and all that stuff. It's just a whole lot more cost effective in the end.
We need to say thanks to her.
Oh, thank you, Marla.
So Marla sent us a PayPal.
Thank you, Marla.
Thank you very much. And you actually sent one last week too. And we really, really appreciate that. So if some people wondering, there's the super chats and sometimes people send a PayPal. So we just wanted to say thank you. That's awesome. We really appreciate you supporting us. So that's awesome.
Tennis said an angel got its wings. Oh, that's funny. Every time a phone dings, an angel gets its wings.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Sherry said she has 40 varieties of tomatoes started.
Nice.
That is so exciting. So exciting. Where do we get our plastic poly for the cattle panel greenhouse, and what size do you suggest for a 3-panel 9x12 one?
Amazon. Yeah, so we have it on Amazon. It's in our storefront. All that stuff's in there. And actually the one we got was just a tad short for 4 cattle panels.
We had to cut it and piece it at the very end.
Right. So if you have 3 cattle panel lanes, so that's what, 12 foot. I would actually get the one that we buy, and you would probably be perfect. If somebody can throw that Homestead product storefront.
It's a 6 mil, and we've had a lot of storms in the past year because we put it up basically a year ago.
Thank you, Naturally.
Right around this time, we've had a lot of storms. We've had a lot of wind, a lot of bad weather, and that thing is still holding. There's no holes, no rips. It's still doing great. A lot of people ask that, how does it hold up in the weather?
Right.
I can't vouch for Oklahoma or Tornado Alley, but Kentucky does get some rough winds sometimes, and we live on a hill, so it does good. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. I think it said Teresa.
Yes, it did say Teresa. With fat fingers, hit buttons.
Thank
Teresa
you so
sent
much.
a PayPal. Thank you very much.
Teresa.
It's very kind of you.
We appreciate that.
Someone asked a question that I know I missed.
Well, a lot of people are asking about the bunnies, so we can go ahead and
time to talk about the bunnies.
We wanted to wait until everyone got here. Unfortunately, they did not make it, and I'm kind of not having a hard time, but I'm a little bit angry about it. Obviously, you shouldn't be angry at an animal who doesn't know any better. But if I'm just being honest and real, I'm mad at her, and I'm mad that she wasn't a better mom. The setup that we gave her couldn't have been better. They weren't cold. She had a perfect spot. It was quiet. It was dark. It was everything she needed. And unfortunately, she was not a good mom. And we learned that the hard way. And we will never breed her again. And she's back outside. Yeah. She's in a pen. She's safe. She's warm. She's got food. She's got water. She's dry. She has bedding. But I don't really want too much to do with her right now. So Zach's kind of taking care of it on that end. And I know eventually I'll get over it and won't be angry at her anymore. But if I'm just being real, I'm mad at her.
Yeah, it's part of it. You get angry, you get happy, you get sad. It's all the different things.
Yeah, she didn't nurse them. She didn't feed them.
Yeah.
Everything that I could tell she was, because she was getting in there with them. She acted interested, but I guess it got to a point where she just no longer cared. And
yeah, and this is her first birth.
Mm-hmm.
She's a younger,
but it's the last as well.
Right. She's a
learn from your mistakes. If it's not a good mom, just like we would with goats or dogs or anything, we're not going to breed her again because why would we give her another chance? Unfortunately.
Yeah, but sometimes first moms it happens. There is a chance that the second time would be different. But I get what you're saying. The problem with baby bunnies is you can't really bottle feed.
Yeah, it's not like a baby goat. You can't take it under your wing and feed it and nourish it back to health. And with rabbits, there's just not much you can do. So
yeah, so it is what it is. We're still waiting on my favorite bunny.
Yeah.
To see what in the world she's doing.
She's still in the house. She's still pregnant. She's got a few more days.
She's got the double chin. She's super chunky. She's pulling hair.
We're near the end.
But she's been doing that for like a week now.
Of the time that she's been away from them after she was exposed. So
yeah.
Well, she's got a few more days, and I don't know. She might be going back out too. We'll see. I do have a feeling, though, she would be a better mom.
She's a sweet bunny.
She is. She's a good bunny. This other one was a little bit not as tame. She was just kind of wild. But
Three Musketeers Homestead. How old can rabbits breed?
3 months.
Yeah, at 3 months they can.
12 weeks.
Not necessarily saying they should, but that's when they can.
Yeah, but that's the bunny update. Sorry, y'all. I wish it was heavier, but thank y'all for your support.
It is what it is, unfortunately. That's why we didn't post another video about it. I mean, we had a death, we had birth, then we had death. And so it was like,
we're just a roller coaster.
Right. It was like, we'll just wait for the live and tell the people, because we know the ones in the live they really want to know. So we waited for this and just not doing another video on it.
Yeah.
We'll keep you all informed as it goes.
Yeah. Kitty Cat's trying to come over here.
Yes, she always does. That is the reality of homesteading. This is homesteading. It's kind of like when I was saying we had the birth and we had the milk and then we had all these different things. This is homesteading.
Yeah.
This is what it is. You have to be ready to take all the punches and swing and miss a few times too.
Some animals are good mothers, some aren't. Sometimes it's hit or miss. We're learning with rabbits. We've had rabbits for almost a year now.
Yeah.
But the whole birthing process is still kind of new to us. They were just pets, and we use them for fertilizer. So the birthing thing, we've went through it before though. This isn't our first round. But it's our first round with a bad mom. So that was kind of shocking. I mean, I've heard the stories. I know sometimes they aren't good mothers, but yeah, it was kind of just an eye opener and kind of something to think about moving forward. Do we want to keep doing rabbits, or do we want to be done with rabbits? I don't know.
Yeah. See you, Kara. Thanks for joining in.
Bye, Kara.
Yeah. So it's just right now it's raw.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting. We're not making any rash decisions. And it's like she said, you can do all the research, and we know about every animal. We know as much as we possibly can. And then if we don't, we're not scared to reach out to people and ask questions. We definitely don't have this mindset that we know it all.
No, we do not.
So we're okay to ask, and that's what we did. She has friends. Happy Sabbath is, the rabbit queen. We know a lot of people do, but she has so many. So Jen's, always talking to her and different stuff. So did all you can. It doesn't work out sometimes.
And you learn from it. You learn your
Bob, thank you, sir.
Bob, thank you, Bob.
I love the pair with the thumbs up. I feel like the pair needs to become somehow our mascot.
It does. Love the pair. The pair makes me smile.
All right, so I guess since we did that, I guess I can talk about the podcast now because we were waiting for people to come in. So the podcast, the topic tomorrow, and it was a quote that I heard.
Hang on. What? Kathleen said a firesider gave her nightmares 2 nights in a row. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
I love the firesider. She got 2 more going in there for me.
I do.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah.
Okay. So the podcast tomorrow, I heard a quote the other day that I absolutely loved, and I want to talk about it. And that's what the podcast is going to be. So it's going to be
garden for cheap.
The first to say I'm sorry is the bravest.
Mm-hmm.
The first to forgive is the strongest. And the first to forget is the happiest.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be the theme of the podcast tomorrow.
Very excited for that. I can't wait to hear it.
And I love that quote.
I never get to hear it when he records it, but I listen to it afterwards, and I love it. It's my favorite when he does podcasts. So make sure you join that. So we made a new description because the one we had was kind of jumbled and unorganized and kind of all over the place, and
because I did
had old stuff in it, and it was a lot. So we made a new one, but his podcast is in there now. I think it was before too, but it was towards the bottom. So we moved it up closer, and you can click that because some people ask, how do you get to it? And I never know how to tell them. So if you see the description, you can do it. Mark, the house on Amarillo. The sauerkraut is so good. We
oh my gosh, it is delicious.
3 days ago?
We probably need to taste it again.
It
see
was
if it's
so good. Yeah, we decided it was really, really good, but we were going to let it go a few more days. So we'll probably taste it after this. If it's good, we're going to pop it in the refrigerator.
The coffee filter did not work.
No.
Because if y'all saw our video, we did one with the ferment lid and one with the coffee filter. The ferment lid one, perfect. Fantastic, great, no issues. Coffee lid, whoo, that about took us at the house when we opened that lid. So just
I think it had too much air.
Yeah, just a recommendation. Yeah. Probably wouldn't go coffee filter.
Yeah. Hey, Mallory. I think it had a little bit too much oxygen to it. So we threw that out. But the other one is so good. So good. Love it.
Jesus Lord, where the babies, they be here in a little bit. We let them come out like the last 5-10 minutes.
Miss Sharon, hello, Sharon.
We don't let them come out. We tell them that the coast is clear.
Oh, goodness.
Mark said mine is going okay, I guess.
You got this.
You got this.
I'm sure it is. As long as it doesn't get too much air.
Right.
The fermenting lids. I love those. Those are so cool. Excuse me. I still have a little bit of a cough left over. Drainage, I guess.
The old drainage.
Yep.
So Wyatt, he will be working on his vlog a little bit more here soon. So my mom and Gary, that passed away, they got him. Well, it was a joint effort because we like jumped up and got the better one between us and them. Got him a GoPro 5 Hero Black.
I don't know why it has so many names.
I don't either. It's actually John, who we're going to talk about here in a minute. He's like, well, why is it a white or a black? Why can't it just be? It's a color?
We can see the color. We don't have to say it. Hi, Marla.
Marla, my goodness. All right, welcome.
So glad
PayPal membership. Awesome. Thank you. So her brother, my brother-in-law, Jay, that y'all have been seeing a lot on the videos, he has the exact same GoPro.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's had an issue to where it would not hold a charge. Like, it would be 100% and in 30 seconds it would die.
Yeah.
And so we didn't know if it was the GoPro, if it's the battery, whatever it is. Well, he came over and we put his battery in Wyatt's and it was perfect. It worked fine. So now we just got to buy Wyatt a battery and a charger.
Because apparently we lost the charger.
Right. We didn't lose a charger because we bought it refurbished from Walmart, and they sent us a GoPro 4 or older battery in it. And so that doesn't support 5, 6, or 7. GoPros are crazy.
Yeah.
Like Jade called me a GoPro amateur.
Yeah, we are.
Which we are.
We are.
So we got to get him that and that charger so then he can start doing his own YouTube videos with his GoPro.
Bonnie of Bluebell Barn said, did you hear Jessica talk about what will Wyatt eat? I think, I think that would be really cool if we did that.
We really should.
He's so funny because he will surprise you. You cannot trick that kid no matter what. And I'm telling you right now, like if you put a ho-ho in front of him, he won't eat it. But if you put a raw green bell pepper in front of him, he'll eat it. And then the other time he'll switch it around and you don't know what he's going to eat. And it's really entertaining. He loves goat's milk. He hates
loves goat's milk.
Hates milk. Will not drink milk. Hasn't since he was 15 months old. Decided that milk was the devil. We bring goat's milk in the house and now he loves milk. I mean, you just never know about that kid.
Never. It's insane. I remember
Gemini, hey y'all.
So he's got another loose too. So his Shekhan down here is getting loose, so he can't eat an apple like he normally would. So we have to cut it up. But if we cut it and we slice just a sliver of that core, he knows it.
It's over.
And he is not eating that slice of apple. There's nothing you can do. He'll say, quit playing. Quit playing. I ain't eating that. There's something wrong with this apple. But he'll eat the rest of the apple.
What did he tell me one time when he was like 2 years old? He said, you can't feed a kid rust and poison. I was like, child.
It's eggs.
It's eggs. Wow. Like, I'm not poisoning you or giving you rust. Man, he's something else.
Kids are weird. They are.
They are. And they're entertaining and funny.
We try to tell them like something's actually not healthy. It's sugar, but we're allowing you to eat it. Stop it.
Stop it.
You stop it.
Yes, he does. Oh my goodness. So we had a visitor yesterday.
We sure did.
That was awesome.
It was great.
We had such a good day yesterday. Who is it? Is it the cat?
Yes,
she's terrorizing you. She's a terrorist.
She's trying to, whatever you call it, on the chair, but she's getting my...
Sharpen her claws. That's like her warning sign. She's letting you know that she might snap any second now.
Get my love handles.
Stephanie said, Jen, I just ate my last loaf of zucchini bread. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I think we still got about 5 or 6 left.
We need to get some out. Thaw them out. Love our zucchini bread. The bread starter, Prior Homestead. Yeah, that didn't go very well. I neglected it. Yeah. But I can try again.
Too many things.
Too many living things. I need to try it again, though. But yeah, we had a visitor yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Handed it off to you.
That's right. You tossed it up and I just whipped it. And we do that too often. Yeah, so when you see the video, if you all watch it, I lead it up as a surprise, but we wanted to go ahead and tell you all because we don't want to wait till Wednesday.
Right.
For some reason, we just filmed all kinds of things. And so we've got like 3 days worth of videos already ready. So we wanted to go ahead and share.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Y'all know him? Well, you might or you might not, but he was in Montana.
Yeah.
Name's John.
Yeah.
Used to be known as Mountain Life Montana.
Mountain Life Montana.
Now is JCB Farm and Garden. JCB's his initials. He moved here to Kentucky. He's about 2 hours away from us, and he got to come and hang out with us yesterday. And y'all, I'm not kidding. It felt like there was a family member sitting in this house.
I basically ran and jumped into his arms when he got here. I was so excited to finally meet him.
Our kids did too. I mean, it was great. We had a really good visit, really good time with hanging out with him. It's JCB Farm and Garden is his YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Grandma Karen.
Oh, there you go. I was going to try to figure out how to do it. But
he is the kindest, sweetest man that you'll ever meet.
Yes.
He's a veteran.
Heart of gold.
Yeah.
And a man of God.
Yes, he is. And like I said, he's a veteran. He sacrificed a lot for us. More than I'm wanting to share because I'm not sure how much he has shared on his own channel. If he has, go watch it. But he's just an amazing man. To have the head that he does on his shoulders is mind-blowing once you know more of his story. So we love him. We want you all to love him. He's still getting kind of into the swing of things, but the man's an editing and kind of technology genius.
Yeah, he really is.
He brought his drone.
Oh, that was so cool. Yeah.
I need one of those.
A legit drone. I've never seen anything like this thing.
Like, we don't like a $1,500 drone kind of thing.
It's basically like a pet dog.
Yes.
It was basically alive.
This follow me thing to where it just follows you, and then no matter where you are, if you just tell it to go home, it goes home. It has obstruction avoidance, so it won't run into things.
It knows.
It's a robot.
Yeah.
Straight robot.
It's like I told Zach, it's like that show Meet the Robinsons.
Yes.
The robot. Yeah. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly what it is. But we get to see our land really cool. So he texted me today and said that the footage really came out really well. So he said he was going to post that video Wednesday of him here. Ignore the junk pile. Yes. So we're about to get rid of this junk pile. Every homestead, I don't care who you are. If you say you don't, you're lying. Our junk pile grew, but we have finally completely wiped our house out of all the North Carolina stuff. Our house is
junk free.
Yes.
I know it probably doesn't look like it, but
the yard is. Yeah, I know, but boxes of stuff, right? Like, we don't have junk doors.
Everything is used.
Right. One big thing that we were happy about having this open concept is if it's showing, we use it.
Yep.
If it's not, we don't want it to be seen, so it's gone.
Yeah, we don't have closets, and we don't have, things where you can just stick stuff, so it's there.
Right. Right, exactly. So all that went outside.
Yeah.
And then this spring, once we warm up, we actually got someone that follows. He's here locally. We're going to get a dumpster. Yes. I know it's terrible. Y'all don't judge us for it, but we got to get rid of it. And so we get rid of it, and then we're now good.
Yes, but we have donated the stuff that can be donated.
Yes, we have.
The rest is just unusable stuff that was stuck in a box and unfortunately had mice damage and stuff like that. Right. But yeah, that'll be much prettier. Would you tell him he moved to Kentucky about a month ago?
Yeah, it hasn't been long. 2 months maybe.
He told us he was moving, and then all of a sudden he was here. It was super fast.
It happened.
And we were like, oh wow. So a few weeks passed, and then we finally got to get together, and now we're going to do everything in our power to get him moved as close to us as possible because this man is a part of our family.
Yeah.
And he belongs in our family.
I absolutely agree. Like the compound needs to grow now.
Yeah.
And he's at like 850, 860 subscribers. Wasn't he like 140?
Right.
There's 355 on here.
He's at 898 now.
898. Let's get him to 1,000. So we have 10 minutes. Can you all do it during this live so I can text and be like, we just got you 1,000?
Oh man, his old footage of Montana is
beautiful.
We actually thought about moving to Montana for a while just because of him and what we saw through his eyes, and we were like, man, it's just gorgeous. But he decided that Kentucky was better. His family is near, and the prices and stuff, the housing and stuff like that. He wants to be able to farm and garden more, and Wyoming is a little bit less. It's more limited, I guess, with the growing season and all that stuff. What?
North Star just posted channel, so people were asking for the channel. So
okay,
awesome. Thank you all.
But yeah, his old footage is awesome. His new footage is awesome. He loves house tools just as much as we do. Yeah. So his last 2 videos were planting, and he's doing garlic in pots, which is really awesome. Very inspiring. He can't really set up too much where he's at now because he's renting like a month-to-month kind of thing. But his plans and his vision, and he's learning so much, and he wants to spend the rest of his life farming and gardening. And how inspiring is that?
Real quick, In Town Limits, thank you for joining the membership. Really appreciate
Welcome.
That. So yeah, like she said, y'all know we've had some stuff happening troll-wise when it comes to our personal
He's at 928.
Wow, 928. Keep going. And so we, as much as we want to just let anyone and everyone here, we can't. We have children, and I'm here to protect my family, so we have to be a little bit cautious.
Cherie said, I have 7 acres for sale in Kentucky. We will look at that.
Right. So, but when he got here, seriously, it felt like it was immediately family. Like he was not a stranger. I knew exactly who he was, and it felt like he was the neighbor that just moved away for a little bit. So
and the kids warmed up to him so quickly. My mom was over here, Grammy, Karen, and my stepdad and my brother, and we were all just sitting around the table talking, and it was like, he should have been here this whole time. He left yesterday because he had to get home before it got too dark, and he's about 2 hours from us. And me and Wyatt and Raylan and Zach just kind of looked at each other, and we were like, we want him to come back.
Right. We like just come back and stay. Some people ask what in the world are we talking about? We had a friend of ours that moved from Montana to Kentucky that came and visited us yesterday. His name is JCB Farm and Garden. His name's John. But it's JCB Farm and Garden. This is initials at the beginning.
948, y'all.
948, awesome. And so we're going to be showing the video with him in it Wednesday. He took drone footage here. It's really cool. He'll be posting that Wednesday as well. But we're trying to get him to 1,000 because he's super close.
Yeah.
And he does lives to help out a lot of just YouTube questions, and then just also talking and everything. And he does great lives, but it's hard to get live on a phone until you hit the 1,000 subscriber mark.
Streamlabs, and that can get sticky here and there. His service is his cell phone because he doesn't have great internet where he is right now.
So we just want to thank him for driving 2 hours to come see us, and literally it almost put tears in our kids' eyes because they just loved having him here. So we're trying to give him a little gift of getting him to 1,000 if you're willing
He's
to.
Close.
But yeah, so you all keep subscribing. We're going to grab the kids because it is 7 till, and they always love to talk. But before we do that, did you talk about Garden for Cheap?
I did not. Family? So Two Family Homestead is going to be live after us. And one of our first friends that we met through the YouTube world.
If she's on, I'm going to germinate the fire out of
She was earlier. I'm sure she's preparing, but she was on earlier. She's going to be on Two Families Homesteads Monday Night Live type thing. And we met her at the Shindig last year in April, and it was so cool to meet her. Meeting you all is the most rewarding experience I think there ever could be. But she's going to be on Two Families, so you can get to know her. Hello, Amy. Don't worry about it being late. We're just glad you're here.
Yep. So, and
so 1,000 subscribers for mobile is no fun.
Right. So you talking about meeting everybody. We started talking about our events, and we did not finish. We started at the Shindig, then we stopped. So just real quick, we'll also be at Baker's Creek in May. They're Planting Festival. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. It's in May. It's at Breakers Creek in Missouri, not their California one. And then
what is it? Your room? Pretty.
And then we know we'll also be at HOA, and then
our event.
Yep.
But yeah, so and I'm sure there'll be something in between. All right, say hi, kids.
Hi.
Hello. Everybody saying hi. Wyatt and Raylan. Hugs. Yeah, it is hard to promote yourself when you have to go live on mobile.
Right.
He's at 975. Y'all
975.
Keep going.
You're so close. I know y'all can do it.
Oh, Marla Stovall said, hi, kiddos, with the bunny. Hi, Pink Red Apple Yard.
So we got
Three Musketeers home.
We got a couple super chats with a pair giving us a thumbs up.
I always wish that we could go over and talk to you guys longer, but we always want to be respectful of everyone else's time. Plus, we don't want to make kiddos too antsy because it's kind of family time after this before they head to bed.
Well, I gotta go separate the babies from Butters. Just gotta make sure everything's ready because all kinds of emojis. Your favorite part.
Shannon Lee sent all the animals.
All the animals.
Even a piggy.
Oh, I see a unicorn.
Oh. Cherie said, hi, kids. Getting started on homesteading said, hi, kids.
Hey.
BNC Homestead sent a unicorn. Ooh. ASL Harvard Homestead sent all the hearts.
We sent them about your GoPro, and now we just got to get you a battery, and we'll be back up.
Wyatt will be vlogging himself. He's good at it. Wyatt's really good at vlogging. We just need to teach him to edit.
I know. He's getting good with our camera.
Yeah. He could figure the editing out in no time. He's
Yeah,
he's a little technology genius. He's got this.
What a lot of unicorns!
A lot of unicorns.
A lot of unicorns and some bees. Hi, bees.
If you whack me with your hair one more time, please.
Ray has a lot of hair, doesn't he?
She does have a lot of hair. Oh, real quick, someone did talk about the member live. So
trying to hit show on everything, but I'm too slow.
Well, the mods can go. But we have silver and gold memberships. That's the green names. First off, thank you all for being in that. So the silver is just you want to help support. The gold we wanted to give a little, so it was a one live a month. We are still working on that. The one thing that we have noticed with YouTube, even though they say that's an offer, you don't get notified when we go live just for gold members. So we have to work on that. So I think what we'll do is we'll post a video saying here's the time. Yeah. And then in the community, we can share the link because it's basically an unlisted live, so it's not out to the public, but only people with the link. So be patient. We're sorry. We did try, and then there was no one there. So and then we realized that no one got notified, and it was just a link that was out there. So we're still working on it. I promise, and we will get to you all soon.
Wyatt, somebody said, show us your loose tooth.
Show.
I don't know if they'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
It's wiggly. It's almost there. He's working on it. Passive Flora Homestead said, have a great night off to work. Can't wait to see your blog. Wyatt, Ray, will you help him?
Oh, he's at 980, y'all. Come on. Can we get 20 more?
81,
19 more.
Oh, we got this, y'all.
So we're trying to get John.
Mr. John.
Mr. John, that's who you say. To 1,000 subscribers. He's only 9 away. Do you think they can get it before we get off here in 2 minutes?
Wait, no, really? 981.
What did I say?
9 away.
19 away.
Amy's 19.
Oh.
983.
983.
Y'all
can do it.
Yeah. His name is JCB Farm and Garden.
Good job.
Yeah, very good.
On my phone.
Yep. So go subscribe to him.
986. We're almost there.
Almost there. I don't know if we're gonna make it before 9.
I know, but we'll get there tonight. I feel like.
I do too.
Why do you
want me to put my hands on you?
Then you can't hear. Oh, Simply Southern Roots. Sorry, I missed y'all. Had triplets on the ground in the middle of a flood. Oh my goodness. I hope they're all okay. Oh wow. I hope they're all okay. We'll be praying for y'all tonight. Of course, it always happens at that time, right?
He's past 19.
Goats have a way of knowing, don't they? 994, y'all. He's
6
almost there.
Come on, we got this.
Oh.
Okay.
You love Mr. John.
Yes, he's Papa John now.
Yeah.
See,
I told y'all he was family.
Right.
Oh,
that
that's
caught
awesome.
us by as much surprise as it did you.
996. 4 more.
4 more.
I don't think he.
I don't think he was able to make it on tonight.
I know he has a lot going on, so he probably wasn't able to hop on. But I'm sure he'll watch it later.
That makes it even more of a surprise when you listen to YouTube. You're making me mess up your hair, Ray Ray.
998. 2 more.
2 more. Who's going to be our
2 people.
awesome 2 that are going to do it?
I wish I could
Mr. John,
do it.
subscribe to him.
Wish we had 2. Oh, he's at 1K.
1K. We did it at 9 o'clock. Perfect.
Yay, Mr. John.
Mr. John,
And
thank
now
you all so much.
Vlogging and lives and YouTube will get so much easier for him. So much less stressful.
I hit myself when I did this.
Oh, he's so excited. I'm so excited for
I am
Mr.
too.
John. Oh, we love him, don't we?
Yep. And tell him said we did it. That's right. Y'all did it. Thank you all so
Y'all
much.
did it. Thank you so much.
It's a good man that deserved some good news. So we really appreciate that. And now watch his videos. You'll like them. They're good stuff.
You'll love them.
You're gonna want his drone.
And
I promise.
Yeah.
Watch his live.
He will be on a lot more of our videos.
Yeah.
I know because
Make sure you tag
want him to come back.
Make sure you tag the Grammy too.
Subscribe to Grammy
Grammy and all of our moderators. Yes.
And we have TikTok.
Okay.
Shameless plugs over. But yes, make sure to check out all of our moderators. We dropped a bunch of links today. So thank you all so much for getting all those. We really appreciate it. And thank you to the members that are joined and everything. We appreciate it. The PayPals, and all those things. Okay. Thank you all so much. Go check out 2 Family Homestead. Garden for Cheap's going to be on. And then
y'all are the best. Thank you so much for being a part of our family every Monday night and every day.
That's right. We love you all so much. Tell them, say until the next time.
Until the next time.
Bye.